to Petershill Park. It is the third-fourth playoff in the mini tournament for Group 1 as hosts Glasgow City are in action here up against Servette. Officially Servette the home side for this match. It is a game of consolation, not too much like that, but there's some coefficient points for the country and for City, maybe a score to settle from last year where Servette went through over 2 legs in the second round of the competition. Fulton has captained the side a handful of times last campaign. In the absence of Julia, has been out for a while here. I wonder if she's not started. It's became such a key figure for this Glasgow side. Wonderful player to watch. And now a Champions League captain's armband. They were actually talking about maybe Scotland calls in the future, but here is Piero Jimenez running back. Cut back, it's Saud made the run, but flashed across goal. Chinchilla, who came off the bench on Thursday. First start of the season, great skill there from Chinchilla, now looking to find Monsivais. Trying to nick up the total, Spalletti. It's Monsivais, it's a great save! Well, Pereira had to do it on her own. And the Mexican looking for a first goal in City colours, and it's a well-met save on Ines Pereira. Fortuitously, they've got it back here. Kozak trying to wheel around Schneider. Here's Muirtho. Comes for Fulton, who has the goal. And not a million miles away. Big amount of space in the central area. So just went for it on the first touch. So it is Mauron to take. That's into Clacker's hands from Schneider, who managed to get the side foot in. Could play this. Servette looked for the gap with Patea Bidas. Lost covers. That's a nice flick here, but there's Clackers to take it. There was two waiting in the centre area. I was wondering if Piero Jimenez was going to get picked out. Centrally had space.
And also coming up for City, number 7, Maddie Fulton, and she's replaced by number 28, Ellen Greening.
Maddie Fulton had the captain's armband in the first half. Now clear shine with that on Erin Greening on the change up in that back line. And City have made a couple of changes then, and Servette get us going. And they're looking for a breakthrough. Hopefully, I think both sides will be hoping that there's a breakthrough for whatever team in the 90 minutes, because extra time penalty could well be an option, and for this kind of game I'm sure both sides want to try and win this in 90 minutes. And Emily Leland straight into that here for Chinchilla. Space for her, cut back for Kozak. Now that would have been an impact. 38 seconds into the second half. Great play from Whelan. Space opened up. Chinchilla and Kozak at a tight angle to try and whip the ball in towards goal. Can't quite flash it on target. That's nice ball up to here. Serrano trying to get the other side of Walsh. It's Serrano, other side. And there's Erin Clackers to make the big save. It was cut open with Servette of made City look there. But straight at Clackers, who smother the ball. Clear shine with corner hit duties now in this second half. Oh, and there's Erin Greening. It's a good save though on the line. Flag goes up afterwards. Looking for a first goal, the American fullback. Great delivery in, right in that 6-yard zone. Shine. Oh, and there's Grant. It's tipped over the bar. It bowled through for nicely. Now for the looping effort And a big hand from Pereira. Big chance for Glasgow City there. Corner to come. Shot routine, Chinchilla and Shine. It might not quite have worked as planned. Stayed in play, but got a bit messy for City. But here's Chinchilla roving it back. It's Chinchilla! It's another effort which is well made. Fantastic save again. 2 big saves in a row. Has kept the score level. Well, it was a bit of a hazard corner which turned into a great chance in the end. I'm trying to pile a bit of pressure on here, City. There's Shine. Grant with the header. Kozak's going to get there! Kenya Kozak for Glasgow City. But I don't think it's going to count. Yellow flag's been flashed, I think, for the high foot on the keeper, and it's been chalked off here. Well, aren't players allowed to compete for the ball? And if the keeper's on the floor, then isn't that a keeper's problem? It could well be a soft one on the keeper. Hard to tell in the live viewing. But Kozak thought she scored, but the referee has said no. Can start down nicely for Servette. Ortiz across. Bertie. Oh, it's came off Moore, and it's in from Coronin. And City have got the medicine they dished out last week, unfortunately, late in the day. And Servette might well have another one over City for the second year in a row in the Champions League. In the second minute of stoppage time, the substitute. Shine with the thick Kozak in the mix too. Here's Whelan, has it bobbed down nicely. It is Whelan, and it's beaten away. Greenan, that's a strong header. And Muir with the fortunate timing of a slip, and Servette completing the clock here with Bertie. There's Shine though. Grant. It's way too long for Davidson, that. That may well be that. It is that. And Servette will officially finish third in this money tournament. A game which is pretty close in the two. I think City, as the game went on, had the better of the chances. Servette have looked a little goal shy, but they did find that moment, picking up from the loose bit of play in defence. And Cassandra Coronin finished off in stoppage time to win the match, and Servette have done it again, haven't they, for the second year in a row, and it's them that pick up the win in this playoff year. Final score at Petershill Park: Servette 1, Glasgow City 0.